If you're ever at a job interview, there's always this recurring question, although they ask it in different format, it's basically saying the same thing. Can you tell us more about yourself? Now, if you have a script memorized, you can easily say, thank you for this great opportunity to work with your company. I am a diligent, professional, standard-driven, and result-focused employee. I am a high achiever and I lead teams, blah, blah, blah. Or if you're like me, you can be like, I'm a great person, wallahi. But if it's your first time being asked this type of question, you might take a pause, start to ponder, think deeply, and eventually you'd ask yourself,
I found most people don't know who they are.
What do you mean? I mean, I know my name, I know my age, I know where I live.
Yeah, that's not
what
you,
else
though.
Is there?
If you ask the average person who they are, they'll give you their name. They'll say, I'm Bob Proctor, but I'm not. Bob and Proctor are two words. My parents give them to me. They're called names, but it's not me. It's my name. Then somebody will say, well, this is me, but this isn't me either. It's my body.
Define that the complex of all the attributes, emotional, behavioral, temporal, and mental, that characterize a unique individual. Personality is what makes you unique. Okay, that's a bad joke. It's what makes you you. It's what makes you unique. What makes you different from others. Now, some people think that personalities are inherited from their parents. Sometimes you hear things like, just leave them, that's what your mama they're doing, they behave like a mama. And they are right, it's true. At least that's what the science guys are saying. There's always been this long debate about whether personality is inherited or created by environmental factors. And it was discovered that in the human genes, 99.9% of the DNA is actually the same. The remaining 1% is what makes each individual unique. The traits and behaviors that varies in human create distinct personalities. In our daily interactions, most of us use our observations and our reactions to what we observe as a basis for explaining, predicting, and generalizing our own and other people's behaviors. We categorize people based on our own system of making sense of people's attitudes, behaviors, and tactics. And with these, we form theories about people. Personality theories attempt to organize observation of people by providing a framework for classifying and describing people's behaviors. Nowadays, most people depend on their star signs to tell them who they are as a person, maybe. These star signs and other methods of making classifications of people's behavior can all be described as informal theories. Now, I know some people want to say star signs are formal theories, but no, they are not. Formal theories are proposed by expert psychologists, okay? They study the variation of human behaviors and classify them objectively. And one of those expert psychologists was Jung. He published his work on human behaviors, but his style and language of explaining his own theory was a bit confusing, so other psychologists stepped in and helped us simplify it. Most notable of them were Catherine Briggs and Isabel Briggs-Myers, especially Isabel Briggs-Myers. She expanded and developed Jung's work in what is formalized as the Mbti, Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, and because it is entirely based on Jung's theory, it is called Jung-Myers theory. The Jung-Myers system focuses on how people go about gathering information about the world, called perception, how they reach conclusions on what they have perceived, called judgment, and their sources of energy, called attitudes. In this system, there are two opposite ways of perceiving, either by sensation or by intuition, two opposite ways of judging, either by thinking or by feeling, and two sources of energy or attitudes, either extraversion or introversion. Jung and Myers assume that people are born with a preference for one of the two opposites, that is, they either use sensation or intuition, they use extraversion or introversion, or they either use judging or feeling, or perception or judging attitudes. Now let's break down what each means. On the first letter, E for extraversion or I for introversion designates a person's preferred attitude. People who prefer extraversion tend to use their energies towards the outer world of things, people, and activities, and are in turn energized when they interact with the outer environment, while people who prefer introversions orient their energies to the internal world of concepts, ideas, and reflections, and are in turn energized when they interact with the internal environment. The second letter, which is either S for sensing or N for intuition, and it's supposed to be I, but somehow they are using N, so we use N. N for intuitions identify how a person gathers information. People who prefer sensing tend to trust and use information acquired through their five senses. They focus on the individual facts and details in a present situation, while people who prefer intuition tend to use their sixth sense. They focus more on patterns and possibilities that imply a future situation. The third letter, which is that T for thinking or F for feeling, implies a person's judging function. People who prefer thinking tend to reach conclusions based based on non-personal logical analysis. They include only information directly relevant and logically important to the problem at hand. They are most interested in arriving at the objective truth. While people who prefer feeling tend to make decisions based on people-centered values relevant to the problem at hand. They may include factors in their decision-making process that are not logically relevant to the problem at hand. They tend to think of what other people might think, and they trust their feelings more. The fourth letter is a person's type, either J for judging or P for perceiving. This identifies whether a person takes a judging or perceiving attitudes towards the outer world. When we try to merge the letters to get different personalities, we can readily recognize 16 different personalities that emerge once we combine these 4 preferences together. And if you want to know which one you belong to, let's take a personality test. Let's start. You regularly make new friends. The thing is, I don't think I've made a new friend in the past 2 years, or less in the past year. I've not made any new friends. I don't regularly make new friends, and I always betray the old ones. They're not taking, I don't betray all of them. So I don't just put this on here. You feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. No, emotion bow. Emotions. Let's deal with the facts. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. No, the thing is, they are clean, but they are not organized. Okay, I like things scattered. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Yes, no. Compose your 100%. Compose your 100. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. True. And why my channel never blow? Like and subscribe. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them before the deadline. Shall be robots. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. No, numbers and data. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Okay, that's very true. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt it. This one is true. I get imposter syndrome. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone. You find, comfortable, wow. Okay, where they going, go. You are not too interested in discussion about various. No, yeah, I like different interpretations. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. It's true now. No, your feelings, you got shit twisted. What is it? The braids? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. I agree, but this is a bad habit I'm trying to work on. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I know they worry. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Those guys will draw you back. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Being sensitive, bro, f*** your feelings. You got shit twisted. What is it? The braids. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Yeah, I do like and discover new things. It's sweet. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Worry, no, but I know it to take a turn for the worse, so I don't worry. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. No, if I'm with the right people, I enjoy group ones. So I'll just put it here. With the right people. Because the wrong people will make you hate your life. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. At the right time every day. Okay, you favor efficiency in decisions. Even if it means this. Yes, bro, f*** your feelings, you got shit twisted. What is it? The braids! You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Yes, so complete all the tasks, then sleep, and never wake up again. Just go to Jannah, inshallah. In disagreement, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Fuck your feelings, you got shit twisted. What is it? The braids! But I need to consider their feelings sometimes, but not very well. Usually wait for others to introduce themselves at social gatherings. Yes, now. Your mood can change very quickly. No. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. No. Fuck your feelings. You got shit twisted. What is it? The braids? We often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Don't we all? No lie. We enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Yes. We usually prefer to be around others than on your own. It depends. If I see my babe, you become bored or lose interest when discussions get highly theoretical. No, that's when it becomes fun. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following heart bow, bro. Your feelings, you got shit twisted. What is the braids? I know we'll talk that in again. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work style. Yes, don't we all? Let us not lie to ourselves. Rarely second guess the choices we have made. Choices I've made. If it's no exam, no. But exam, I used to second guess. But like life choices, I don't second guess. I sure. If you know work, I know work out, but I sure. Your friends will describe you as a lively and outgoing. Now good friends will describe them. I think I don't betray all of them. Hey, well, let's see. Lively and outgoing, nope. I just did there. I need new friends. I don't betray all the old ones. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Yes, I did make YouTube videos. You usually base your choices on objective around emotional impressions. Yes. Your feelings, you can. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Depends on my mood. My mood is very important to me. That's what I'm finding out in these things. I act based on my own mood. But this mood, is it emotional? That's a very good question. You rarely feel insecure if I'm with my babe. You avoid making. No, I love making phone calls. Just talk. If we talk once till next year, I don't want nobody chat me after I call you. If I call you 1 hour call, chicken, and that's like my yearly subscription to my friends. That's why I don't have plenty of friends. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Yes, I enjoy that. You can easily connect with people you have just met. If they're interesting, yes. If you have shit to discuss, yes. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track. Vow. Go and sleep. Interrupt one plan, you scatter everything. You are still bothered by mistake you made a long time ago. Yes, with my babe. Bothered by mistakes I made a long time ago. Yes. Very well. That's very well. Let me be honest, sometimes you come my mind. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. I am. Let's talk about it. Okay, we can't just keep quiet and let these people ruin the world. Stop the war. Emotions control more than you control them. It depends on the emotion. Yes, my mood control me more than I can control it. True. But other forms of emotion, fuck your feelings, you got shit twisted. They will just ban this video. I don't fuck your feelings too much. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is. Bro, fuck your feelings, you got shit twisted. What is it? The braids? Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized, consistent effort. I like organized, consistent effort too. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it takes for them. Yes, so usually it's very short though. If you think highly of me now, in the next like 2-3 seconds or minutes, I don't fall your hand. I don't fall your hand. I know they disappoint in falling people's hand. They will love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yes. In fact, that require me not to work at all. I like that one too. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. No. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmosphere than to quiet, intimate places. Depends on whether or not I need to make money. If I need to make money, bro, let's go to the busy place. So right now, I feel more drawn to busy place because I need to make plenty money. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Honestly, I prefer both. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. Emotional, bravo. Fuck your feelings, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brain? You struggle with deadline, always. I have 3 deadlines to meet today, and I did do this video. You feel confident that things will work out for you. In the end, obviously now, let's see my results. Let's see the results. How did I do? Drum roll. INTP, introverted, intuitive, thinking, and perspective attitudes. All of these are not set in stone. The entire thing is just a preference for what I might like to be by default. Think of it like your preference for celebrities. Let's say there are 4 celebrities to choose from: Ronaldo, Messi, Wizkid, Davido, Kendrick, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Cardi. A person might choose Ronaldo, Wizkid, Kendrick, and Nicki. Another might choose Messi, Wizkid, Kendrick, and Cardi. And if we combine them to try to get 4 preferences, we'll have 16 people with 16 different choices. Choosing one doesn't necessarily mean that we hate the other. If you choose Davido, you'll still listen to Soko. If you choose Kendrick, you'll still listen to One Dance. So it doesn't mean that you've deleted the other person. It doesn't mean that you have a default preference to like this over this. And some sometimes introverted people might go out and have fun and be extroverted because they are like 70% introverted and like 30% extroverted. So they can say enter that 30% of their mood and change things up. If you want to find out about your personality, I'll drop a link to the website in the description below. Once you're done with the test, I'd like to give you an assignment. I want you to describe yourself. I don't want you to mention your name, where you grew up, where you work, who your friends are, who your family are. Just think deeply about who you are as a person. You might be surprised at what you find. Okay, next time, bye bye.